folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place.
And we're that rich. And we're sitting in a low place, meaning we're on the bottom. We're nothing but slaves. In reality, we're nothing but chattel for these bankers, which these bankers are nothing but so-called white people. The Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, in particular the so-called Jews, known as the tribe of Amalek of the nation of Edom, Esau. Okay? And we are chattel to them. We are slaves to them.
Deuteronomy 32 and 30. How should one chase 1,000 and two put 10,000 in flight, except their rock had sold them and the Lord has shut them up?
Yeah.
That's the reason why this man has power over us, because the Most High put the spirit on this man and took the spirit from us.
You can also bring out who gave Jacob, what is that, Isaiah 42? Isaiah 42 and 24.
And I want to get back to 2 Kings 17 and Apocrypha, 2 Ezra 13 and 40, and we're going to get out of here.
Yeah, while he's getting that, roughly paraphrasing, what do you got, 2 Kings? Roughly paraphrasing, we're discussing Isaiah, the 42nd chapter. I think around the 22nd verse it says, but this is a people robbed and spoiled. They're hidden in prison houses. So who's that talking about? That's talking about us as a nation. All the calamities that have befallen us underneath the so-called white man, that's all recorded in the scriptures. And also his judgment for what he did to us is recorded in the scriptures. And that's why this word is so mighty, and they don't want this knowledge to come out, because if it comes out, which it is going to come out.
It's already out.
It's already out.
It's already out.
I mean, when I say come out, I mean on a worldwide scale, on a right in your face, where every Edomite...
It is in your face. When you go to YouTube, you know how many videos, Israelite videos is out there? Not just GMS. We can't even keep up with all the GMS videos out there.
Yeah.
You got the IUIC, you got the ISUPK, you got the GOCC, you got the HODC, and you got many others, man.
That's right.
It's teaching that, I mean, they ain't teaching it 100% correct.
Yeah,
but at least they're telling you that they're Israel.
They're giving you pieces of the truth.
Yep.
But the day when it comes, when it's, I mean, when you turn on the TV, as soon as you turn it on, we're there, we're teaching.
Nobody's watching the TV, man. Nobody watching TV like they used to.
That's right.
I hate to keep cutting you off, brother.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a flat screen recently with a smart TV, and I was gonna get the cable box. I got like maybe a month and a half, 2 months ago. I still haven't got the box. You know why? Because I use the Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
I use that smart TV, and I'm watching like RT. I'm watching. I don't want to watch this American bullshit no more. I don't need it.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah, well, like I said, with all them channels, the day comes when, the day is coming.
Everything's on YouTube.
Yeah,
everything's
that's right.
on YouTube, man. We'll be in the car talking about a song from the 60s, and then you go on YouTube, and the song is up there. There's about 50 different versions of the song. Anything, any fight. I can go to Jack Johnson fighting Fireman Tommy Burns, and that motherfucker will come pop up, man.
Yeah. But that day, brothers, that day is coming when Most High, like, whatever information that's being brought out is going to be about us. It's going to be about the prophets. When that day comes, man, then these devils, they're going to truly know their judgment. That's when all hell
is here, brother. It's here. 2016, remember what I said.
Yep.
And remember that the year to push.
And that's why we keep pushing it. Why we keep pushing it? Because there's still work to be done.
We got to push it more.
And why? Because there's still work to be done.
Salt and pepper.
That's right.
Hey, last year they kept putting that song out, so that's the year the push came.
Yeah, that's
right. Push it real good. And this thing is being pushed. That's the light. That's the light that the battery died.
Go ahead, bro. Can you see?
Yeah. Would you want me to go straight to the?
We can close it. We can close it. You can say something. We'll get it on the other show. You know.
Okay. All right. So with that, we're gonna bring it to a close. And we'll see you in the next episode of the Apostles.
You can say a couple more words. Say a couple more words.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, like I said, we're going to keep pushing this truth until it becomes
Pretty
the
good,
main
man.
order of the day.
I got
Yeah, I
two
like
of these
that.
bad
How
boys.
much?
Right.
How much does?
$70. And when you know what? Next time when I go down there, I get a bunch of them and shit. You know.
Yeah, when this truth, man, when it becomes the main order of the day, that's when these devils are going to go down real fast, real quick. Okay? You got a piece of no, I'm trying to look for the light to see.
Well, I'll read the scripture you quoted earlier.
Okay. There you go. I got you.
This is Isaiah 42 and it says 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them hidden, snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses. They are,
like case in point, the whole world don't know yet. I mean, every subject in this world, they don't know yet who we really are, according to the Bible, that we're the Israelites. This is part of the reason why our ministry is so important and why we keep pushing. Because this whole world, every
2016,
That's
yeah,
right.
push.
every citizen in this world will know exactly who we are. Anyone with common sense, with the ability to understand, they're going to know exactly that we're the Israelites.
Ended on the fame script.
All right? They're going to know that we're the Hebrew Israelites. They're also going to know that the so-called white man is the Hebrew Edomites, and that they're going into judgment. They're going into slavery underneath us, the Hebrew Israelites. Every individual is going to know that. I believe there's a scripture where it says, the glory of the Lord shall be as the waters that cover the whole earth. Meaning this knowledge is going to cover the whole earth. It's not to that point yet. When it covers the whole earth, man, this system is getting there. That's why we're pushing. When it covers the whole earth, this system will be out. The Heavenly Father will, like Yahushua said, when this gospel encompasses the whole earth, then the end shall come. And we're getting to that point through the magic of the internet. We can thank you devils for that.
Thank you, devil.
Zephaniah 3 and 14. Sing, O daughter of Zion, shout, O Israel. Be glad and rejoice with all the heart, O daughter of Jerusalem.
And that's what we're doing. We're singing and we're shouting. We're not singing and shouting those stupid songs that you see in these so-called Baptist churches, so-called Negro churches. That's garbage. The singing and the shouting is what we're doing now. Teaching this truth, teaching nationality, teaching about judgment. Go ahead, bro.
The Lord hath taken away thy judgments.
The Lord hath taken away thy judgment. Now you know the truth. Now you know why you're in this condition, why you're on the bottom, and the so-called white man that's inferior to you is on top. Now you know the truth. Go ahead.
He hath cast out thine enemy.
Ye have cast out thine enemy. The enemy's still ruling. So when is that talking about? That's talking about when the so-called white man on the whole goes down. When he's going to look like the piece of shit that he is. Okay? Go ahead.
The King of Israel, even the Lord, is in the midst of thee.
The King of Israel, that's Yahushua. Yahushua is coming back to this planet Earth to rule. And he's going to rule with an iron fist. Matter of fact, he's going to have a scepter. He's going to use that scepter to bash it over the head of his enemies. The number one enemy being the so-called white man, Esau, Edom. Go ahead, bro.
Thou shalt not see evil anymore.
You ain't going to see evil anymore in the kingdom. What is the evil? The curses. Last hide, the first five. Like earlier, we saw Jake, man. Jake had no pants on.
No shoes.
No shoes, no pants. And this is New York City. It's supposed to be the most richest city on the planet Earth. You got a Jake, a
White
prince.
people walking by him like
Yeah,
he
like-
wasn't even there.
Yeah. You got a prince. You got an Israelite. You got a prince. You got a Jake.
Jeremiah 15 and 5.
That's right.
Fits him to a T-bone.
Yeah, walking around with no pants, man. No shoes and no pants.
And it's cold.
And it's cold. It's cold.
Not too cold.
Not too cold, but it's pretty cold.
Cold
For you to-
enough.
Yeah, cold enough.
Today is January 16th.
That's right. Not to have shoes and pants and shoes. This ain't the kind of weather to be out here not having pants and shoes. All right? Go ahead, bro. Right. So where it is, he's a prince of power. He's an Israelite walking around like that. And then you got the scum of the earth, the so-called white man, walking by and looking down at him, thumbing up his nose at him. That's an evil, man. That's that mistake that Solomon was talking about. It seemed like a mistake. Go ahead, bro.
Jeremiah 15 and 5. For who shall have pity upon thee, O Jerusalem?
Who shall have pity? No, that's why whenever we talk about slavery, attitude of the other nations is, man, that happened 200 years ago, 300 years ago. Why don't you forget about it?
And that proves Hu Yin Chao was an Israelite.
Right.
Because Bruce Lee said in Chinese, who had pity for Hu Yin Chao?
That's right.
I'm sorry, he was a Jake. You see a picture of him, he looked like a Jake.
Yeah.
And nobody could beat him. He fought the Russians, he fought he beat everybody, man.
Right.
And they poisoned him. All right?
For who shall have pity upon thee, O Jerusalem?
Yeah, so like I said, whenever we speak about slavery as a people, you got the other nations, man, get over it, man. That happened some umpteen years ago. Get over it. Meanwhile, the so-called Jews, every year, they remind us of the so-called Holocaust that they supposedly suffered, which is a damn lie, nothing but a made-up lie. All right, so there you see the hypocrisy of these devils. All right, go ahead.
Or who shall bemoan thee?
Who shall bemoan thee?
Or who shall go aside to ask how thou doest?
Right, like that Jake earlier, nobody, especially of the so-called white man, nobody went aside to ask how you doing, man? I see you doing pretty poor. All right? Nobody cares, especially for the so-called black man. Nobody cares. Go ahead.
Zephaniah 3:19. Behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee, and will save her that halted, and gather her that was driven out, and I will get them praise.
Gather her that was driven out. That's the Heavenly Father using the internet, this truth, to gather his elect from the four corners of the earth. Okay, and then they're not going to all look like Buckley. They're not going to all look like so-called Negroes. The ones that the Lord is gathering. All of them are not going to look like so-called Negroes. Okay, go ahead.
And I will get them praise and fame in every land where they had been put to shame.
Right. And that day is approaching. As we're pushing this gospel, more and more that fame is going to come, man. You know, the people of the world are going to know, who are those three guys? Who are those guys? You know, Elder Apostle, who's that guy? Myself, who's this guy? That's that fame, man. Go ahead.
At that time will I bring you again, even in the time that I gather you, for I will make you a name and a praise among all people of the earth when I have...
Yeah, Israel. Israelites. Okay? Like right now we're known as Negroes, African American. Man, the time is coming when we won't be called that anymore. West Indian, Puerto Rican. People are going to say, oh, those are the Israelites. Those are the chosen of the Heavenly Father. Those are the chosen of God, the Israelites. Go ahead.
When I turn back your captivity before your eyes, saith the Lord.
And all these names, brothers, are evidence of our captivity. The fact that you being called a Puerto Rican, that's evidence of your captivity. Because you got that name through captivity.
That's
Puerto
right.
Rican.
That's right. And with that, we're going to get out of here. 2016, yeah, the push. Keep pushing.
That's it.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Keep on pushing. Keep on pushing. Dun, dun, dun. That should be the theme for, you know. Yeah, the push. Keep on pushing.
Push.
You know that whole Sakari